again, everyone. I'm Paul the Nitro Scars, and welcome to this edition of the Nitro Corner. Today is Saturday, and it is time for part 2 of the weekend report. We'll get started with the SmackDown report, and then the Nitro Top 10 for this week. So let's get started. SmackDown began with Teddy Long opening up the show, saying that tonight would be a SmackDown, a Super SmackDown show. Since Raw began using SmackDown stars on their Super shows, it was only fair that SmackDown would do the same thing. And who does he bring in? CM Punk. Well, that upset Christian, who came down to ringside saying that CM Punk doesn't deserve to be here. You know, he's becoming a pain in the rear end. He left the WWE. As if you don't complain about getting that one more title shot, huh, Christian? Well, CM Punk said, well, you don't want me here? He said, Christian's like, as a matter of fact, no one wants you here. Not the boys in the locker room, not the fans, nobody. We want you to go back to Raw. CM Punk, oh, really? Okay, I'll go back to Raw. You guys don't want me. Well, except maybe 10,000 people cheering already. They want CM Punk there. I want CM Punk there. Christian will represent me. He always complains about, oh, I want one more title shot. How many title shots do you need, pal? Anyway, so Christian doesn't like the fact that CM Punk, 10,000 people wanted him there. So Teddy Long made the main event, as Christian will take on CM Punk one-on-one. Next up, Miz and R-Truth, Ultimate Truth as they call themselves now, defeated Air Boom in a non-title matchup. A brand new devastating maneuver by the Ultimate Truth, known as the Little Jimmy Special, the face-forward slam into the Little Jimmy. Very impressive. Miz and R-Truth certainly making a case for them becoming World Tag Team Champions. Next up, Wade Barrett continues on his winning ways by easily dispatching a Trent Beretta. Then, in an absolutely great matchup, probably one of the best matches of the night, Randy Orton defeated U.S. champ Dolph Ziggler in a back-and-forth battle. It was a very good match indeed. Both men really showed a good accounting for themselves. Next up, a brief promo from the man formerly known as Sin Cara Azul. He looked pissed. Well, no wonder his mask came off last week. He now wants to be known as Hunico. H-U-N-I-C-O. Hunico. Okay. Welcome, Hunico, to the WWE. Next up, Daniel Bryan gets back on his winning ways this week by beating Tyson Kidd after their brief little argument about who was better, Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart, because their DVD's out. Yes, I know the rivalry. I know it well. I don't need a DVD to remind me how much they hate each other's guts, and then they reconciled and all that jazz. Not for me, no thank you. And then in the main event, CM Punk scores a victory over Christian thanks to almost some botched interference from Alberto Del Rio, but Sheamus made the save of the day by getting rid of Mr. Rodriguez and keeping Alberto Del Rio in check while CM Punk put away Christian with the GTS go to sleep. Great win by CM Punk, and if that doesn't make a case for Mr. I want respect, John Laurinaitis, then nothing will out of that piece of garbage as far as I'm concerned. That's Laurinaitis. I want respect, you ain't getting none from me, that's for dang sure. And that was SmackDown for this week. Couple good matches there this week with Orton defeating Ziggler and CM Punk defeating Christian. Pretty good SmackDown this past week. Now it is time for the Nitro Top 10 for this week. Very interesting, coming off of Vengeance. So let's begin. Number 10 this week is Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam scored a disqualification win over Christopher Daniels to get himself back on his winning ways here on TNA. Number 9 is CM Punk. Even though he lost the tag team match this past Sunday at Vengeance, he defeated Christian in the main event on SmackDown this past Friday night. Number 8 is Randy Orton. Randy Orton defeated Dolph Ziggler last night in a very good match on SmackDown, and he also defeated Cody Rhodes. at Vengeance this past Sunday. Number 7 was the return of Gail Kim, as she made it crystal clear that she wants gold in TNA and that she's out for herself. Number 6 this week is Jeff Hardy. He made a successful in-ring return after all his legal troubles. And after what happened the last time Jeff Hardy competed in TNA, I don't have to repeat it here. You know what I'm talking about. He defeated Bully Ray this past Thursday on Impact. Great win for the return of Jeff Hardy. Number 6 is Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode now the number 1 contender once again for the World Heavyweight title as he defeated Samoa Joe in a number 1 contenders matchup. Number 4 is the Ultimate Truth, The Miz and R-Truth. First they defeated CM Punk and Triple H this past Sunday at Vengeance, and then they beat the World Tag Team Champions in a non-title matchup, that being Air Boom. That's certainly Ultimate Truth making their case as to why they deserve a tag team title match. Number 3 this week is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, just for the simple fact that he delivered a superplex off the top rope with the Big Show. That's enough for a number 3 rating for me. That happened at Vengeance and caused the whole ring to collapse. Number 2 this week is Alberto Del Rio. He kept his WWE titles despite so much interference from Miz and R-Truth. It didn't matter because at the end of the day, John Cena did not answer the 10 count. Alberto Del Rio victorious. And now we have a brand new number 1 wrestler in the Nitro Top 10, and it is the WWE Divas Champion, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. By defeating Eve Torres, it has become crystal clear that Beth Phoenix is the head diva of the Divas division in the WWE. Congratulations to Beth, our new number 1 wrestler in the Nitro Top 10 for this week. And that is it for this edition of the Nitro Corner. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Classic Match of the Week. And don't forget to tune in here also tonight for the updated 1CW Stuffing Stockings for the Kids card. It is updated. I'm logging it on tonight. Make sure you check it out. Until tomorrow for the Classic Match of the Week, I am Paul the Nitro Skyver saying, so long everybody.